G'day guys, back for another video today. Just going to go through and explain how the Fantastic Force recruitment side quest works for anyone who may not know how the process works. So with this one, basically you get you can either enter the standard method with just 10 energy, or you can go the energized method with using 30 energy, which basically just gives you triple the points. And then you complete these objectives here and the final milestone is 10,000 points, and then it'll refresh in 6 days. So basically all you need to do is you have these decks here. So the goal is to try and get as many points as you can, and obviously depending on the deck you have, will give you X amount of points. They give each sort of deck a name, like the faction reaction or the kingmaker, the fantastic deck, based on any of those. So the idea is to try and get as many points as you can, and the way you do that, and that'll give you points towards the milestones, as well as you'll have these these titles here that you can collect for building different types of decks. So all you need to do is go into the game mode. You want to start. You start the match. Okay, and basically it's just all RNG. So you'll get a set of randomized cards, as you can see below. And yeah, so what you want to do is try and create a deck, to get as many points as you can. It gives you, at the bottom, you see it says Deadly Duo. So currently that's the Deadly Duo points there at the bottom, 50 points. So I have a combination of those cards to give me those points. So I want to try and make that better. So I can choose to swap out either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 cards to achieve that goal. And then at the end, you'll fight Tigra, who is the boss here. And the fights are really easy. There's nothing really to worry about in that sense. So that's it. So if I want to, swap out, so I've got 2 11s, I've got a 3, a 9, a 13. So I don't know. I mean, if I want to swap out, say, 3 cards, I'll go in and I'll fight Jack-O-Lantern using the champs that it's selected. And let's just go ahead and fight him, just to explain how it kind of works. I mean, these fights are really nothing. I mean, this is just like arena sort of stuff. Alright, now that's out of the way, I can swap out 3 champs. So, let's swap out, say, these 3. See what I get. Again, it's just RNG. Okay. Alright, so I've got a bit of a better deck here. So I've got another 11. So that's made up, so it's a triple threat now. So basically, if I look here, that's where I'm sitting now, triple threat. So I can choose to better that again by trying to get, say, I can swap 2 if I want to try and swap out the Overseer and Emma Frost. See if I can get a couple more, maybe add to the triple, get a quad. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this and just see what I get. Alright, so that's now out of the way. I believe you can swap 2 or 3 times. Okay, so I'll swap these 2, see what I get. Okay, so not much better. If I wanted to, I could swap another 2 to try and get, again, let's do that. Let's just walk through it. I don't know, Yellow Jacket, let's just go. I should have probably went with CGR here just to make it a bit quicker. sure suicide's on right about now. Alright, anyway, let's just swap these two out, see what I get. Okay, so it's still a triple threat, so I didn't improve on that deck. So now I'll just fight the boss and I'll get those points. Now, if I'd used the 30 energy option, then I would have got the triple points for this round, which would have been, beneficial. So I would advise just using that, going that route, unless you're trying to sort of complete one of the objectives to get, one of the bigger decks. I'll show you in a minute. So once you've kind of gone through and so there's the points there. I would have got triple that if I'd done the 30 energy refill. But so once you reach all the milestones here up to 10,000, and you're trying to go for these objectives down the bottom here, like let's say you want to build you got to complete the event with the captain's order squad. Is that the highest one? So let's have a look at the points here. Oh, certified force is the highest. So if you're trying to get that objective for the certified force, where is that? Here, right here. So this one here. If you want to get this title, then you're trying to get that, deck, then you'd probably just use the 10 energy here, and and you just keep on kind of refreshing, and you kind of see what you get. If it's looking promising, then you go with that, but see, that looks pretty bad. It's only a lone wolf kind of deck, so I would just go here, restart, until I get something that kind of looks like it might work in my favor to get one of the bigger decks. So that's already a triple threat right off the bat, so you could work with that. And that's it, basically. You just go through that, and then it'll refresh at the end of the week, and you'll go again the next week. So that's basically how it works. I hope that helps everyone. If you're a bit unsure, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.